Hey everybody, I'm Gardiner, the Linux Gamer. One of Verizon's subsidiaries called Oath, which itself is now a parent company of Yahoo, is suing Mozilla for what it claims is a breach of contract. But stated plainly in the $375 million a year deal is a defensive what-if clause. This has been on my mind since it first came to my attention. When I guest hosted the Lunduk show, he and I got into a discussion on the subject, and I don't feel I explained my position well enough.
Now that they're owned by Verizon, it doesn't make sense for...
I wanted to take a moment and talk about why I feel Mozilla is totally in the right. So, a little background. Yahoo agreed to pay Mozilla $375 million a year annually through 2019 in exchange for Yahoo being the default search engine in Firefox. Mozilla, according to the contract, had the right to change the default search provider if Yahoo was acquired by another company. The clause still requires Yahoo's new parent company to pay the annual amount even if Yahoo is no longer the default search in Firefox. I think Mozilla is totally in the right to have made this deal. This contract was self-defense. Imagine you're Mozilla, and you sell default search engine rights. Would you want to be obligated to that search engine if it was suddenly acquired by some other company down the road? Especially if you're a free software company and you're concerned about your users' privacy. We can have arguments about whether this is true of Mozilla or not, but from my perspective, I would want the right to terminate the agreement with the search engine. I can hear you say, okay, fine, but why should Verizon still have to pay money if Yahoo's not the default anymore? I have a bunch of experience with nonprofits. I know how budgeting works. Mozilla had a contract with Yahoo that provided something like 90% of their annual income, and it was set in stone until 2019. That was money that they counted on, that was budgeted years in advance. They are totally in the right for having a clause that allowed them to still get paid while also terminating their default search relationship with the new parent company. This was in the contract. Verizon should have known that this was the deal. Their lawyers should have done their job and realized that this was an inevitability. They should have understood their obligation to pay Mozilla the remainder of the contract, and it should have been factored into the total cost of acquisition of Yahoo. If they didn't, if their lawyers just done goofed, then why should anyone blame Mozilla for Verizon's problem? I don't know, what do you think? What's your opinion on the case? Who's in the wrong? Leave me a comment and let me know, or tweet at me at the Linux Gamer. You can support the work that I do over on Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, you can hit that like button and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to see more from me, the Linux Gamer. Thanks for watching.